Hello everyone, welcome to Online Study for You. Today, we will be discussing the Infosys exam pseudocode mock questions. This will be very useful in your preparation for the actual exam. So let's get started with our first question. Okay, what will be the output of the following pseudocode? We have been given an integer p. There is an integer p and there is a string s. There is a string s. Now, the string s is set to the string Infosys. Infosys. Now, in the variable p, we have taken the length of string s. Length of string s. So, what is the length of the string? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now p contains 7. Now we have to print the value of p XOR 1. Let me give you a brief introduction about the XOR operator. So basically 1 XOR 1 is 0, 0 XOR 0 is 0, 1 XOR 0 is 1, and 0 XOR 1 is also 1. So in general, if the bits are same, the resultant bit is 0, and if the bits are different, then the resultant bit is 1. So now let's compute this p XOR 1, that is 7 XOR 1. What is the binary representation of 7? That is 1, 1, 1. And what is the binary representation of the number 1? That is 0, 0, 1. Let's take its XOR. So 1 XOR 1 is 0. Then 1 XOR 0 is 1, and 1 XOR 0 is again 1. So this is equivalent to 6. Basically, this is the binary representation of 6. Why 6? Because this will be 2 to the power 0, this will be 2 to the power 1, and this will be 2 to the power 2. And we will add these. So it will be 4 plus 2 plus 0. Okay, so this is 6. So my correct option is B. So let's move on to the next question. So in this question, we have been given 3 integers a, b, and c. The value of a is 3, the value of b is 4, and the value of c is 10. Well and good. Then it is passed, these 3 integers are passed in a function named funn. Okay, then a is updated to b plus b, that is 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. So my a is updated to 8. Then my b is updated to c plus 12 and b. What is the value of c? That is 10 plus 12 and b. The value of b is 4. So this is 22 and 4. Let's compute this value. So first let me tell you about the bitwise AND operator. 1 and 1 gives me 1. In all other cases, I receive 0. Okay, so what is the binary representation of 22? So that is 16 plus 4 plus 2, and rest bits are 0. This is 22. And what is the binary representation of 4? It is simply this. And I have to take its AND. So 0 and 0 is 0. This is also 0. Only in this case, I will receive 1 and rest other will receive 0. So this is 0 into 2 to the power 0 plus 0 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power 3 plus 0 into 2 to the power 4, that is 0 plus 0 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0 is equal to 4. So this is how we do the AND operation, and the value of B gets updated to 4, which it was initially, so it does not change. Okay, now there is a if condition. If 2 minus 7, what is the value of 2 minus 7? That is minus 5. Is this less than 7 plus A? 7 plus A, obviously this is a positive number. It will be greater than a negative number. 7 plus A is 15. So we'll come inside the if block. Then inside the if we have three statements. C is updated to 12 plus A, that is 8. C gets updated to 20. C gets updated to 20. Then A is equal to B plus A. A gets updated to B plus A. B plus A, that is 12. So my A gets updated to 12. And now my B gets updated to 12 plus 20, 12 plus C. So this is 32. So my B gets updated to 32. And then the if block ends, then we have to return the value of A plus B plus C. That is 32 plus 12 plus 20. That is 64. So my answer is D. So in this question, we learned about AND operation in general. In specific, this was the only thing that we need to know for this. The rest is very simple. So yeah, let's move on to the next question. The question number 3. Here, we are given three integers, P, Q, and R. The value of P is 6, the value of Q is 5, and the value of R is 5 as well. Then we have a for loop for each R from 2 to 3. So this for simply means, this can be interpreted as R is equal to 2, R less than equal to 3, R plus plus, that is R is equal to R plus 1. So we see that my R gets updated from 5 to 2 because of this for loop, because of the initialization here. Well, so this loop will be executed 2 times for the value of R is equal to 2, and the iteration 2 where my value of R will be 3. Iteration 3, value of R will be 4, but since it is not less than equal to 3, we won't execute this. So there are only 2 iterations, and in every iteration we are updating the value of P by R plus P. So in the first iteration, the value of P is 6 plus 2, that is R plus P. R is 2 and P is 6, that is 8. So my P gets updated to 8 in the first iteration, and in the second iteration, the value of P gets updated by 3, that is the value of R in this iteration, plus P. What is the value of P? That is 8, because it gets updated to 8 in the previous iteration. So this is 11. Well, after this, we come out of this loop, and then we have to print the value of P plus Q. What is the value of P? The value of P is 11. And what is the value of Q? It is 5. So 11 plus 5, it is 16. So my answer is D. So now let's move on to the next question. Yeah. Here we are given three integers, P, Q, and R again. The value of P is 2, the value of Q is 5, and the value of R is 4. Very well. Then my P gets updated to 10 and 12. So R, what is the value of R? That is 4. Let's do this operation. How can we represent 10? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Let's do this. Okay, how can we represent 10? It can be represented as 8 plus 2, and rest bits will be 0. And how can we represent 12? 12 can be represented as 8 plus 4 and rest bits will be 0, and we have to do its AND. So 0, this is 0 as well, this is 0 as well, this will be 1, and this is 0 as well. So basically 10 and 12 is equal to 8, and we have to do its XOR with 4. So basically 1 triple 0 XOR 4 0 1 0 0. Fine. So this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 1, and this will be 1. As we know, in XOR, the opposite bits give me 1 and the same bits give me 0. So this is 8 plus 4, that is 12. So my P gets updated to 12 now. This value is 12. So my P gets updated to 12. Now there is an if condition. If 2 XOR R XOR P is less than 4 plus P plus Q. Let's compute this. What is the value here? So 4 plus 12 plus Q. What is the value of Q? That is 5. So it is 12 plus 4 is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. So this value should be less than 21 if we want this if to be executed. So let's compute this. How can we compute? How can we represent 2? It will be 1 0. This is 2. And how can we do the XOR of R? What is the value of R? It is 4. So 1 0 0. This is 4, and we have to do XOR. So this will be 0, this will be 1, this will be 1. So this is 1, 2, and 4. So my value is 6 here. So 1 1 0, and I have to do its XOR with P. Okay, so my P is 1 1 0 0. I have to do its XOR with P. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 0, and this is 1. So this is 1 2, this is 4, and this is 8. So that means 8 plus 2, that is 10. So my this value is 10. So is 10 less than 21? Yes, it is. So we will go inside R, inside the if. So my if is R gets updated to 3 XOR R. So how can we represent 3? It will be 1 and 1. And what is the value of R? The value of R is 4. And how can we represent 4? We can represent it like this. And we have to do its XOR. This will be 1, this will be 1, and this will be 1 again. So this is 4, this is 2, and this is 1. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So my R gets updated to 7. R gets updated to 7. My P was updated to, okay, 12. Fine. So since the if block is executed, we won't execute this and else block. So we have to simply return the value of P plus Q plus R. What is the value of P? That is 12. What is the value of Q? That is 5. And what is the value of R? That is 7. So this is 12 plus 7 is 19, and 19 plus 5 is 24. So the A is the correct option. So let's move on to the next question now. In this question, we are given A, B, and C. The value of B is set to 5. The value of A is 2. And the value of C is 2 as well. Now we have to check if B is greater than A, or A is greater than C, or C is greater than B. So the concept of or operator is if either of these three conditions, 1, 2, and condition 3, if either of them is satisfied, so we will come inside the if. It requires only 1 out of 3 of these conditions to satisfy to return for if to return true, or we come inside the if block. So let's check if B greater than A. Is B greater than A? Yes, it is, because 5 is greater than 2. So we will come inside the if block. So B is updated to, the value of B is updated by A. So my B gets updated by 2. Okay, now we won't come inside the else. Now we have to print the value of A plus B plus C, that is 2 plus 2 plus 2. and that is equivalent to 6. So my answer is B. So this was pretty simple. In this, we learned about the or operator. So let's move on to the next question. Here also, we have three integers, A, B, and C. The value of A is 1, the value of B is 3, and the value of C is 6. So now my B gets updated to B plus 11 plus A. That is 3 plus 11 plus 1. So 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 1, that is 15. So my B gets updated to 15. Now my A gets updated to 15 plus 15, that is 30. Then my A gets updated to 30 plus 15. So it is 45. After that, my A gets updated to 15 plus A, that is 45, plus B, that is plus 15. So 45 plus 15 plus 15, this is 75. So my A gets updated to 75. Well and good. Now my C gets updated to B plus C plus C. Okay, my value of B is 15 plus what is the value of C? That is 6 plus 6. This is equal to 27. So my C gets updated to 27, and now I have to print the value of 75 plus 15 plus 27, and if we will compute this, this will come out to be 117. So B is my correct option. So it was very simple calculation, very simple maths here. So let's move on to question number 7 now. Here we have three integers again. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 7, and C is equal to 9. Now I have to check if C or 9 is less than 9 or 6 is less than A. So let's, okay, as told before, or operator requires any of the two conditions to satisfy to come inside the if block. So is 6 less than A? No, it is not. So let's check condition 1. C or 9 less than 9. So basically 9 or 9 less than 9. A very a trick to solve this type of thing is whenever we do XOR of two same numbers, the result is 0. If we do 7 XOR 7, that is 0. 6 XOR 6, it is 0. 1 XOR 1 is 0. So I can prove it to you as well. Let's take the number 2 XOR 2. So this is my number 2, and I have to take its XOR with 2. So this will be 0. So yeah, basically 0 less than 9. This is the condition here. So this condition is true. So I'll come inside the if block. The if says to update B with B and B and B. A trick for and variable and operator as well, that the and of two same numbers is equal to the number itself. Basically 7 and 7 is 7, 6 and 6 is 6, 5 and 5 is 5. Let me prove it to you. Let's take the example of 3. This is the number 3. 3 and 3. This will be equal to 3. So basically we are doing B and B, that is 7 and 7, that is 7, and 7 and 7 again, that is 7 again. So the value of B doesn't get updated, it remains 7. After that, I have to do this operation, that is 6 XOR 3 XOR C. What is the value of 6 XOR 3 and what is the value of C? That is 9. Okay, let's do this. How can we represent 6 in binary representation? It can be represented as 4 plus 2, that is 6. And how can we represent 3? That is like this, 2 plus 1. And I have to take its XOR. So this will be 1, this will be 0, this will be 1 again. And I have to take its XOR with 9. So how can we represent 9? That is equal to 8 plus 1. That is 1, 0, 0, 1, and I have to take its XOR. So 1 and 1 is 0, 0 and 0 is 0, 1 and 0 is 1, 0 and 1 is 1. So this is 8 and this is 4, this is 0, this is 0. 8 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0. So 12. So 12. So my C gets updated to 12. And now I have to print the value of A plus B plus C. So that is 12. Okay. 7 plus 2 is 9 and 9 plus 12 is 21. So C is my correct option. Let's move on to the next question. So in this question, we have again given three integers P, Q, and R. I hope this is clear. The writing is clear. P, Q, and R. The value of P is 2, the value of Q is 4, and the value of R is 14. Now we have to check if 2 is greater than Q. Is 2 greater than 4? Right. So this is not. So these two won't get executed, and we have to simply return the value of P plus Q plus R, that is 2 plus 4 plus 14. That is 14 plus 4 is 18, and 18 plus 2 is 20. So yeah, B is my correct option. So now let's move on to the last question for today. Okay, question number 9. This is a bit slightly different type of a question. In this, we have been given two integers A and B, right? We have been given two integers A and B, and we have a temp variable given here. Okay, so the value of A is 10 initially, it was missing. So I added it right now. So the value of A is 10 and the value of B is 6. Fine. So now we have been given an integer temp. Let's see where we have to use it. Then while B, it simply means that Y is not equal to 0. While B is not equal to 0. We have to execute the while till then, right? B not equal to 0 or B greater than 0, whatever you take it, it will do the job. So let's do temp is equal to A mod B, right? And then we have to do A is equal to B and B is equal to temp. Let's do the iteration 1. In iteration 1, my B is not equal to 0, it is greater than 0 in fact. So in iteration 1, my temp gets updated to A mod B, that is 10 mod 6. So my temp gets updated to 4. 10 mod 6 is 4. What does my mod operator do? It simply gives me the remainder when 10 is divided by 6. So my temp gets updated to 4. My A gets updated by B. My A gets updated by B, that is 6, and my B gets updated by temp. What is in temp? That is 4. Fine. Now I have an iteration 2. In iteration 2, my B is again greater than 0. So in iteration 2, I have to again do temp is equal to A mod B. What is A mod B? 6 mod 4. That is 2. My temp gets updated to 2. And my A gets updated by B, that is 4. And my B gets updated by temp, that is 2. Fine. In iteration 3, again, my B is greater than 0. So the while loop will execute. I have to again do temp is equal to A mod B. What is the value of A mod B? That is 4 mod 2. So this is 0. This is 0. My temp gets updated to 0. So now my A gets updated by B, that is 2, and my B gets updated to temp, that is 0. Fine. Now the loop will not execute because now my B is not equal to B is not equal to 0. In fact, it is greater than 0. So we will come outside of the while loop, and now we have to return the value of a. What is in a? A takes a stores 2 right now. So my answer is A, that is 2. So this was all for this video. So there is an announcement from online study for you as well. We have launched our Infosys Cracker course 2022, which includes hundreds of video content containing the videos of all the sections that is usually asked in Infosys exam, that is Infosys pseudocode, Infosys puzzles, aptitude videos, reasoning videos, verbal ability section, the Infosys previous questions, crypt arithmetic section. So this is a full package with a minimum cost of 499. So you can avail this. This will sincerely boost your preparation, and you can also share this course to people who are preparing for the Infosys exam. So hope you like our content. We post a lot of such videos on our YouTube channel. You can go through those videos. You can prepare for your exams through them. Besides that, I've already told you about the Cracker course. If you want more content, you can avail that offer. So yeah, to get updated by these types of exam, you can subscribe to Online Study for You. And if you like our content, you can press the like button and share this video to those who are preparing for the competitive exams like these. So yeah, meet you next time.